Good morning. Good morning. Monday, May 27th. Happy Memorial Day to the veterans out there in active military. I appreciate you. Was in the military for a little while, but I feel that there's a lot more going on now that people are dealing with and that I ever dealt with. Good grief. Look at this. I swear this thing does this every time. Sorry. Anyway, today is Mindset Monday. And there's been a lot of changes going on. I'm going to be heading down to Mississippi Wednesday, I believe, because my best friend back at home, another death in the family, her husband passed away, Perry. And so we're going to be going down there and been kind of a little busy trying to get things arranged and set up here to get Ted down there and go see her and love on her some and give her some support. So mindset, it's hard when times are tough. Sometimes it's hard to keep your mindset in the right place because I can't imagine if I were to lose Mark, how that would be. And I'm probably going to wipe ink on my fingers. Pen exploded just before I turned on the camera. Anyway, but that's got to be hard. But I've met a lot of ladies at my church that have lost their spouses, family members, and I believe that's where we find strength is in our community, especially in a godly community, and keep our mindset straight. I was just thinking about the mindset list that I have. You want to always gratitude, so I'm always grateful. We did our 1,000 Gifts class with my ladies, and that really helped me to even be thankful for this little thing. Listening to the birds sing, sometimes a rainy night, just the cool breezes coming through. It just slows time. It helps you to get into that moment when you're really able to be grateful. So I'm grateful every time morning when I start my prayers. I'm grateful to the Lord for just putting breath in my body. Usually I get a really good night's rest, so I'm very thankful for that. Some people, my mom doesn't sleep super good. She doesn't get good rest. So I'm very grateful that I do get that most nights. Set clear goals. Well, for me, I do have my goals set. They are changing a little. I think I discussed that a little bit, and it seems like something keeps coming up every time I'm trying to get my mind organized. That's how that happens. We have to stay focused on that and doing those things. But also positive affirmations. This has always been a trouble for me to say, to look in the mirror and say, you're amazing, or any of those things. One of my mentors, Ray Higdon, I got a little copy of what he does, and it's from Deuteronomy 28. It's been adjusted to say things that God says that we are. So I'm good with what God tells me I am. I'm not good with just saying things like, oh, you're beautiful, you're strong, you're powerful, or I don't know. Those just makes me feel quite silly. So I started doing the Deuteronomy 28, and he adjusted a little bit in our group, our mentorship group. He gave us a copy of this and I do this most days. Some days I do fall off, and I find that the days that I don't give myself positive affirmations, I tend to stray from it. But this is what the Lord wants from us. It's how he describes us and wants us to be, and to obey his voice, which is one of the main things. Because I obey the voice of the Lord my God, these things are going to happen to me. Blessings are going to happen. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be able to overcome. It's pretty long, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. With a couple of verses like Romans 8:31, Philippians 4:13, Psalm 16:8, which I love. With the Lord at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Sometimes I have to pause, but I will not be shaken because I know that he's got a mission for me and I'm working on it. Make sure I didn't put ink all over my face. I am going to be going into the grooming shop this morning for a little while. Woohoo! I get to go groom some dogs and see some of my friends there, and it's awesome. But find a way to say positive affirmations for yourself. Look into the Bible. God tells us who we are in him and who we should be. And it's good to, what we say out loud needs to be more positive than put down. A lot of times, I know I've done it. I try to do a lot less, and I think I'm doing it a lot less than I used to, but I hear other people talk about, well, I'm just not that, in a negative way. And it's, do you want to be that? Because what you say is what you're going to be. I've heard all my life, if you say you can and if you say you can't. Because once you've said it, that's where your mind is and that's what you believe. Say some positive affirmations for yourself this morning. Remember that if you're focused on God and you're trusting in God and you're looking for your mission and your focus and your purpose in life, and you're seeking that, he will lead you to it. He is leading me to mine, and I feel his presence daily, and it's so amazing. So have an amazing Monday. Get your mindset set so you can have a positive mindset and live your life to the fullest. I love you. God loves you. I'll talk to you soon.